I don't make videos much anymore. I've been working, been busy, but I wanted to comment on what's going on now, and that is, I'm sure you're seeing it all over the platforms. Ukraine has fired into Russia, I think the Storm Shadow missiles, and I'm just like, what is going on? Why would Potato Joe allow that? Why would he sign off on that and say, yeah, sure, you can do this. I'm on my way out. Instead of thinking, you know what, let's turn the page, as Kamala says, let's turn the page here, and let's start something new, right? Let's start over. So now we're going from one presidency, cabinet, to a new one come January, and this mess is like right on the footsteps of the front door, right on the carpet mat of wipe your shit off your feet and come on into the White House. Why would you do that? It's not even doing it to your opponent, to your opposition. You're doing it to someone that's stepping in your shoes as the president of the United States. That affects us all, right? It affects everyone on the left and the right. Why would you do that? Why? That makes no sense. And I would really like to see a reporter ask, why did you do that? What benefit is that for not only the US, but for the rest of the world, especially Ukraine? And at this point, do you blame Russia if they put a foot in Ukraine's ass at this point? I don't. It's coming. It's coming. I don't know how he's tolerated that much response and support from the US and other countries, from Nato, from Ukraine firing into Russia. I mean, at that point, sure, you had North Korean soldiers on the front line or wherever, but I didn't hear any reports that they were fighting yet. Nothing was really going on, right? But I will tell you this, if Russia's playing chess, they know that if they're going to strike, they're going to have to do it now before NATO sets up defensive measures, that if Russia does go that nuke route, that they can defend or help defend Ukraine and take down any missiles before they hit the ground. So if Russia's going to strike, it's going to be very soon, I can tell you that. I have a feeling that they're going to strike before Christmas for sure. Could be this next week, this weekend. But can you blame Russia at this point? Can you blame them? I can't. And I'm surprised they haven't put a foot in Ukraine's ass. And I'm not saying Russia's right. I'm just saying this needs to stop. It needs to end. And that's the thing about wars. They just drag out so long. And it's like, let's end this shit, man. Let's come to a resolution. You've hit us. We've hit you. We've gone back and forth. It needs to end. I mean, what is there to occupy in Ukraine if they're nuked? If they have a radiation landfill of junk, what use is that to us, to Ukraine, to anyone else? And again, I have to question, why are we funding this war for so long? I know you guys are going to drop comments or you're going to say what you think, but why are we funding this war? What is the greater good benefit? How many people has Ukraine lost of their own citizens? How many of those citizens have perished because of this war? And all for what? Land that we're never going to use. I'm not going to buy land in Ukraine and live over here in the States. So what benefit is it to us to help them defend? I mean, America needs to stop being the police of the world. Let other people figure that shit out for themselves. We're using our resources, our tax dollars. Pretty soon it's going to be our soldiers' lives that are going over there. And I think the American people are going to be pissed. If something happens and Trump doesn't get into office, you're going to have a lot of people pissed. All right, let's keep an eye on this. It's a mess.